Yo guys, it's MJK back again with a nice Monday video coming to you all. Today's video we're going to be talking about what I think the market's going to do this week, what I'm planning for, cards I think I want to buy, cards I'm going to be monitoring very heavily, and overall just basically looking at what and discussing what I think are going to be some decent moves for this week. So guys, without further ado, man, I want to just jump right into the transfer list. But before I even do that, guys, one thing that I wanted to talk to you guys on YouTube about is the DMCA stuff going on Twitch. I've never been DCMA or DMCA, whatever it's called. I've never been struck down on Twitch, but it's getting pretty serious, man. And I don't know what to think of it. I don't know if I should be taking it more seriously. Today, we didn't listen to any non-copywritten music. But it was a grind, man. It was really, really tough. And especially someone that loves music so much and that vibes with their music in their chat. When I don't have that, oh my God, it's brutal. So anyway, if you guys have any insight as to DMCA on Twitch and what I can and can't listen to, if I should be taking it as seriously as I am and stuff like that, feel free to drop in the comments or talk in the Discord or anything. But yeah, guys, without further ado, man, let's get into it. This guy is the devil, chat. This guy right here is the absolute devil, Douglas Costa. I have gambled with Douglas Costa 2 days in a row and I have lost. This one, however, we made about 30K on this Douglas Costa. We sniped him yesterday morning at 430K, sold him for 472 instantly. So we made some coins off that. Today on stream, we picked up a Martial and an Allen. We sold this guy. We did the same thing again. We picked up Martial and an Allen. Obviously I bought this Bale. I bought this Bale fresh as a daisy today, chat, for 255 YouTube. Excuse me, I'm still in Twitch mode. 255. I don't hate it. He's fresh as a daisy. This card scores when he finally plays. A fresh Gareth Bale is going to fly. Laporte, same thing, man. These RB cards, rule breakers, whatever you want to call them, are just the absolute devil to me, chat. And we picked up this guy too. So one thing I want to talk about with you guys real quick, man, is the supply on these cards, because it's kind of crazy to me, man. I don't see anybody packing these cards, but for some reason, they just keep going down. And what is this? Oh my God. Look at this. Guys, they can't even get... Oh my... Anyway, chat, YouTube, whatever I'm going to call you today. This card is just in the bin, man. He's in the bin, and it's insane to me. I actually ended up putting one in the club. I love the guy. I think he is such a good card, and he's so good that he's giving Mane a run for his money in the weekend league team. But a guy like him, also a dude like this, man, this Raja 9 Golan, he is so expensive, chat, YouTube, and it's crazy. It's crazy to me because this card, like when I look at this card, I don't see anything special. You know what I mean? He's got good pace, good shooting. He's just a decent player, but it's the defense that sucks, right? And you're using 9 Golan as a CDM. This is just another Witsel to me, just another Axel Witsel. And if you want a card that's gonna play like this, right? You get Axel Witsel and you get a guy that's 6'4" or whatever, rather than Raja 9 going for way cheaper. So these prices are so high. And this is another card, YouTube, that if you guys even think about buying this card, I'll fly to wherever you live and delete your account, because this card is so expensive and not worth it. When you look at the card, it's his gold card with minus dribbling and plus a little bit of defending. I did the comparison on stream yesterday that I said, if you gave me the choice between this card and the other card, the gold card, and if I had to use one, I would take the gold card, because this card with the bad dribbling, bad agility, and balance sucks. Give me the 82 Marcos Alonso for 4K and get this one for 278K out of my face. All right. And then you got your cards like Kamara, right? Alvin Kamara, aka the running back for the New Orleans Saints. But anyway, get this guy who's floating around 50, 60K. Not a bad card, right? Not a bad card, but then you see that he's 5'6". Like, you don't really want that. But realistically, he does have a decent boost, physical boost. He's not a bad card at all. Really good dribbling, really good defending. You put a shadow on him or whatever you want to put, and he's very, 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 very good. But guys, so just a little thing that I've been thinking about as a trader and as a streamer, if we look at these rule breaker cards, right? I have a feeling that we can have some good out of packs investments, right? Of course, this doesn't work. I have a feeling that we could get some decent out of packs flips, especially with this promo and Team of the Week 4 guys. I really like some of these Team of the Week 4 cards. Now, like I said, right, I don't love 9 gold and I don't love some of these cards. But realistically, I feel like a guy like Douglas Costa, if he keeps going lower, right, say he goes 350, 330, that's an out of packs card. I really like the price because he's so good that I think out of packs he'll do well. Guy like Dries Mertens, you always know Dries Mertens is going to sell. The thing with 9 goal is, guys, that you know Raja's always going to sell. Raja's just one of those FIFA cards that everybody uses and everybody wants to use. So I don't mind him. I like Laporte out of packs. And surprisingly, I like this Doomfries guy. If you know, you get a Promes or a Daniel Malin, you know, card like that as an inform, he flies. Ocampos, not a bad card if he gets to like 75k. But anyway, I want to use this Harry Kane, but he needs to come down a little bit. But I still think there's some decent potential for us to get involved with some of these cards, some of these more meta cards like your Costa, 9 goal, and Laporte, stuff like that throughout the week, like on Tuesday and Wednesday. I don't hate that at all. And then also, let's look at Team of the Week 4, guys. Now, this guy is a guy that's bounced up a bunch. He's between 90, he was 90k, then he was down to 80, then he was down to 60, then he was down to 55, now he's back up to 70. I think Ederson flies out of packs. I'll tell you who I love out of packs, man. Delaney, Ederson, Rashford, and Werner. Werner is going to fly out of packs in my opinion because I brought this up on stream today. This card is 305k. This card is 738k. Obviously, it's a live card, but it's the same card. Realistically, a 400,000 coin price difference in one card is insane. So what that tells me is that this card's overvalued or this card's undervalued, right? And I think that this card, this 86 Inform Werner, is undervalued. So monitor that card throughout the week, especially on Wednesday. Usually that's when cards are their lowest for Team of the Weeks with UCL marquee matchups and stuff like that. I'm going to be looking at this card very heavily. Same thing with Rashford, man. I think Rashford follows that Kyle Walker trend where he's kind of low on Wednesday and kind of low throughout the week, and you can get some decent snipes. And then out of packs, a guy like this just flies. So my target price realistically for Rashford, if I could get a Rashford at like 550, that might be a tough ask because he is very meta and he's Rashford, his GGMU, England, all that. But 550 for this card, man, I think would be a full send. Even 575, dude. I think this card goes 620, 630. Easy out of packs. But we'll have to see what this next Team of the Week brings. But overall, guys, I think there's some really decent out of packs investments. I think Oshiman's not bad. He's discard, right? A lot of good discard investments. This guy's so cheap, man. He's so good. He's so cheap. I mean, this guy for 20k, this guy for 20k too. Like, those aren't bad, man, because they're gonna go lower. But especially with Icon SBCs coming up, man, a couple of these guys, they're perfect links. Not bad. I'm not a big discard inform investor, but if I was, those are some guys I'd club stock. A guy like this is someone that I was really interested to see what happened today because he absolutely took off. Look at this rise, man. This is the guy. This is one of the only guys. This guy and Rashford's gold card are like the crash breakers, man. These cards he just continued to go up through a crash, right? He's like the Tesla stock. You can't stop him. Tesla, Amazon, all that. You just can't stop this guy. But anyway, so I've heard some rumors, guys, about potential cards coming onto the game for Team 2 of Rule Breakers. And one of those cards two of those cards actually that I've heard were Richarlison and were Jadon Sancho. And I feel like this would make perfect sense because someone did bring it up in my chat on the weekend that a guy like Jadon Sancho, the reason, you know, maybe they gave him such little pace was to give him a crazy juiced promo card, right? So I feel like a guy like Jadon Sancho, if he had like 96, 95 pace, you know, a decent shooting upgrade, and maybe they take away some of his dribbling and add some physical, like make him like a striker, you know what I mean? I think that would be really cool. A card like this, bro, you juice his pace, oh my god, he'd fly. And same thing with a guy like Gnabry. You know, Gnabry's a shout too. Although we did get our Bayern guy in Douglas Costa, you know, it could still happen. But I think a guy like Richarlison would be a really decent shot from EA, right? I have a feeling that they'd give Richarlison like 85 pace, but like 90 dribbling and maybe, you know, 85 shooting, something like that to make him more of like a, instead of, well, or even physical. I mean, he's got decent physical, but something like that, man, where they boost his pace. I just think that'd be really cool. to see a card like that in Ultimate Team as a really juiced up promo card. I think if the EA went that way, man, I have a feeling like we'd see a lot of packs being open, and we'd see some big price corrections to some meta gold cards like Martial and Jesus and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, to end the video up, like I said, the plan for me this weekend is, or this week I should say, is to basically continue on with what we're doing, which is looking at icons, picking up some more. I'm gonna make the move towards more low budget icons, at least until some stuff sells. But throughout the week, you know, tomorrow and into Wednesday, I'm gonna really be trying to look at out of packs cards, Gem style flips like that. Like I picked this Alejandro Gomez up for 190 today on stream. I picked this guy up for I think 137, 136, not bad at all. This guy I picked up with a Cam and a Hunter for 125. That's more of a risk, but we're gonna take it. He flew this week, and I feel like these guys will still do decent out of packs. But guys, I'm going to try and be completely liquid, or as liquid as possible by Wednesday, realistically by Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, because I want to full send Thursday flips. I think Thursday flips this year, at least until there's more cards in the market and more, I guess, less demand for teams and stuff, you know, with icon SBCs and stuff like that. I have a feeling like Thursday flips are just going to be the absolute tits, man. I think it's going to be so easy to make coins on Thursday flips. We did it last week. We made like 300K just on Thursday flips alone, and we underlisted almost all of our cards. So like I said, I'm going to be looking at the same type of stuff, you know, your meta informs, your good league, good nation cards, your ones to watch cards, your decently meta golds, your Mane, stuff like that. That's what I'm going to be looking at to pick up. But we'll have a nice Thursday flips video, probably Wednesday night. But anyway, guys, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I try to keep it as straightforward as possible, because sometimes people get talking about stuff and they start to make no sense. And you know what? If I'm not making sense, I very well could not be making any sense. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, talk in the Discord, hit me up on the Twitch chat. And yeah, anyway, I really appreciate the support. YouTube's been tough this week. You know, we did have practice. You know, I did. You know, that's baseball for you. But anyway, I'm looking forward to the interaction. I'm looking forward to this week. I'm looking forward to getting some more coins on the account and continuing to move up as we get closer to 6 mil TP. Hopefully hit 7 or 8 mil TP by the end of the week. But, you know, we'll keep moving. We'll keep doing all that. And I'll try and help you guys out the best I can. But like I said, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, a sub. Anything would be really, really greatly appreciated. And yeah, I look forward to seeing YouTube, you know, pretty soon. But anyway, guys, take care. Thank you for watching. Later.